Little Miss Chatterbox by Roger Hargreaves. See, this is Miss Chatterbox sitting in the floor. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, okay, so Little Miss Chatterbox talked more than a lot. She talked all the time, day in and day out, week after week, month after month, year in and year out. She never stopped. She didn't know it because she even talked in her sleep. Hot dog! She had a brother. I bet you can guess what his name is. Can you? Can't you? Guess.
Kevin.
No. I mean, look.
uh, oh, is it Mr. Chatterbox?
That's right, Mr. Chatterbox. She looks she she looks more like she looks a bit like him, don't you? You should have heard them when they got together. You couldn't get a word in edgeways or sideways or anyways, but every time they talked too much, that's very annoying. Have you ever heard about somebody being able to talk and the leg of a donkey? Well, Mr. Chatterbox could talk both hind both hind legs off of a donkey off a donkey, and his sister could talk in the hind leg off of an elephant. Now, this story is about the time Little Miss Chatterbox decided to get herself a job, which she did in a bank in Happy Land. At 10 o'clock one Monday morning, Mr. Happy strolled into the Happy to lend your you. No, actually, no. At 10 o'clock one Monday morning, Mr. Happy strolled into the Happy Land to Happy to Lend You Bank in the middle of Happy Town. Actually, my stomach can't breathe. He took out his checkbook, wrote a check, and 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 went to the counter. Behind the counter on her first morning at work stood Miss Chatterbox. She smiled at Mr. Happy. Mr. Happy smiled back.
Good morning, he said cheerfully.
Oh my god. I thought my mom was gonna do it. Ah, sorry, I think she's busy.
So is it okay that Mr. Josh did it
I don't know.
instead? You don't know.
That's
Part.
that part I was pointing to, Mom.
Which one?
Good morning.
Good.
Good morning.
She said cheerfully.
Well,
Said little Miss Chatterbox, taking a deep breath.
for the time of the year, it is a good morning, but not as a good morning as the morning we had yesterday. And I dare say tomorrow morning will be an even better morning, but it's quite a good morning for a Monday morning. And
She went out. She went on and on and on until it was time for the bank to close. Mr. Happy was still standing there with his mouth open in amazement. He'd been there for hours.
now
Continue, little Miss Chatterbox.
it's time for the bank to close and time for me to go home. So goodbye and nice talking to you. And
She went home, leaving poor Mr. Happy without any money. The following morning, she was fired. She got herself another job in a restaurant at the Eat a Lot. It was Tuesday morning, and at noon, Mr. Greedy walked into the restaurant and sat himself down at his usual corner table. He always ate there on Tuesdays because that was the day they served extra large portions. The waitress came up to his order. How you did, Mr. Greedy?
Oh. What's the soup of the day?
Mr. Greedy asked the waitress.
Well,
Said Little Miss Chatterbox for the waitress.
the soup of the day is tomato, but we also have other soups on the menu, such as oxtail and vegetable and chicken noodle. But we have lots of other things to start and such.
And she
Start
went
with such as.
and she went on and on and on until midnight. Mr. Greedy was sitting there listening in amazement. He'd been there for 12 hours. Listening! Wait, you think I sound like Red because I keep doing that voice?
A little bit.
Mom, you do it.
And now
Continue, Little Miss Chatterbox.
it's time for the Eat a Lot restaurant to close and for me to go home. So goodbye and nice talking to you, Anne.
She went home, leaving poor Mr. Greedy feel rather empty. Poor Mr. Greedy. The next morning, she was fired. The same thing happened all week long. On Thursday morning, she was fired from her job as an assistant in a hat shop. Miss Splendid went into the shop to buy herself a new hat, but she couldn't. Oh, madam. Oh, madam. I just... Wait. Mom, you do Miss Chatterbox? Mom.
Oh, madam, I've just the hat for you, and I know you're going to love it because it's pink, and pink is your color, and it
was all talk and no hat. On Friday morning, she was fired from her job as a secretary to Mr. Uppity. Mr. Uppity incidentally was the richest man in the world. Just thought it. I just threw you like to know, but poor Mr. Uppity didn't make any money the day then that Little Miss Chatterbox was working for him. Oh no!
Oh, Mr. Uppity, I've never worked in an office before, and isn't it exciting? Exciting, and would you like a cup of coffee? And are you as rich as everybody says you are? And
It was all talking no like. But this story but this story has a happy ending because at the very end of that week, Little Miss Chatterbox managed to find herself a job and suited her down to the ground and up to the sky. Mr. Chatterbox was mad because his watch had stopped, and he had arranged to meet Little Miss Sunshine at 7 o'clock, and he had no idea what the time was. So he decided to call the time to find out what time it was. He dialed the number. At the tone, leave the music on. You can leave the music on for the ending. At the tone, the time will be 6:25 in 15 seconds. Little Miss Chatterbox took a deep breath. Beep. At the tone, the time will be 6:25 and 20 seconds. Beep. That's funny. Thought Little Miss. That's funny. Thought Mr. Chatterbox to himself. That sounds just like my sister. The end. Miss Chatterbox never talks a lot.